just look at my bike, all the answers, everything that represents me in a way, I have put into the bike. And similar like this, I think when somebody is able to forge such a masterpiece, I think it is the energy that somebody has put into the work, the effort, the perfection, or let's say, trying to approach at least, to create the perfect blade, the perfect sword. Of course, perfect is different from person to person, but this one really, each little dot there, all different in height, all different in diameter. It's impossible to create the same sword twice. It's impossible to create the same bike twice. Impossible to create the same life twice. And this is the perspective I have. This is the perspective I have when I meet people. This is the perspective I have when I go to different countries. Nothing happens the second time. Something great about it, something sad about it. Both belonging to the same metal. So I show you now my other secret passion.
My name is Shi Heng.
My name is Shi Heng. So my name is Shi Heng.
Yes, so my name is Shi Heng. So my name is Shi Heng. I am currently one of the masters who is teaching here in the Shaolin Temple Europe. And the goal of our organization, let's say, is to bring the knowledge, the ancient knowledge that we inherit from 1,500 years of practice, to bring this a little bit more to this modern way of living, because we think that there's quite a lot of different methods that can benefit the people in various fields, and just by looking out right now into the world, I think it's necessary.
Nowhere in this whole world did hate ever ended hate. Hate wants to separate. Hate wants to cut off. The opposite of it is, you have the force, you want to combine, you want to connect. And it's the harder way of having compassion with a person that gives you hate, and it's even harder to even start to develop the feeling of love towards that person. Life is not going to get easier. It's just that your mind and your body become more resistant, more strong. Same situation, more relaxed. Why? Because you finally start to find a solution that is within your reach, within your hands. In order for something new to come, something old must go. And that old can sometimes mean let go of what you know until now. Empty the cup and start from the beginning. It's not easy to do, but at the moment it's the only way that I see how something that is blocked can be brought back to movement. You must spill the old tea and pour in new one. Then things look different. People change. And people, individuals, are temporary. But universal teachings, sharings, they are timeless. Publish again and again what I already started sharing out. It's way more useful if you start, especially in the Facebook groups, for example. Start sharing videos, experiences or any journals that you are experiencing in your training. So which means for the Facebook groups, please focus again on the training, on the teaching. Don't publish any stuff that is somehow just related there. Don't use any pictures that I've already shared out and repost them over and over again, because I really cannot see myself anymore. I would be much more appreciating if I can see how you are training and how your progress is. Okay? Because meanwhile, all of this public exposure, it's really putting a lot of pressure also on me, and it's very hard.
Why am I at the moment so unhappy? What is it that like took down my mood today? Yeah, what is it during the daily life which is affecting me the most? What is it? What is the poison that is like poisoning my days and my weeks? What is it that I need to readjust in my lifetime until I finally get to this pleasantness that I am maybe looking for? A warrior has or feels the obligation, if something is out of balance out there, I'm gonna fix it. Or you try. And if you try and you fail, you try harder next time. But you don't give up on that statement that you're giving to yourself. You don't want to waste that lifetime right now doing unnecessary stuff that does not bring you forward. Why not? Because in case you come back, you're gonna face the same issues again that you did not solve in this lifetime. Make the best of your lifetime.
Yeah, cool. Actually this is the only bike that I'm really using on the road. Royal Enfield, some British influence, certainly, and built in India. But I just like the style. It's easy going. It's like a nice ride after work towards the sunset or anything like this. Yeah, it doesn't need to go fast. You know, sometimes life already is too fast. This one is to calm down. That one is to calm down, and in the garage where I used to build the bikes also from some of the customers, is getting faster.
The first bike that I ever really saw, which was really strange to me, was a Ducati Monster. This was the bike that I remembered for many, many years. And I said to myself, one day if I would have the chance, I want to get such a Ducati Monster. Well, and that was when I was about 14 years old. So 14 years later, I still remember what I said, and I never forgot about it. My parents were refugees coming from Vietnam. They had to, let's say, flee as the so-called boat people and eventually arrived then here in the borders of Germany. But parallel to all of this story, my father also brought me into a Shaolin Kung Fu school when I was 4 years old. I started with the age of 4 to do something, and I never stopped with it.
At only the age of 4, Shi Heng began training in Shaolin Green Dragon Kung Fu. By the age of 18, he had passed his master's exam. He has since been training intensely every single day and is often joined by his friend Shen.
Xiao Shen, he's like my brother. He's like my younger brother. We grew up together in the city over here. When he grew up very young, he already started being interested, first of all, on the martial arts. So me at the same time, I also showed you this morning, I'm interested into sometimes technical aspects, meaning I started earning my first money actually by being a bicycle courier, driving out sandwiches that people ordered here in that city. I also had the interest in the martial arts. Xiao Shen and myself, we are simply martial art enthusiasts. We just like this training. We also like to compete, of course.
You have the warrior, then you have the monk. In the core, maybe there is the warrior, but the way how he behaves, it's the monk. On average daily life, he's peaceful, but only because he decides to be peaceful. But he is still able to tap into the other area. That is the difference. Demon's hand, Buddha heart. Develop the demon hand, while at the same time maintain the Buddha's heart. Demon and Buddha, you might say they are both very two different sides. Yeah, you need both. You need both. Demon hand, demon heart, no good. Then you are going to become a threat for this world. Demon hand, Buddha heart, well, to be able to access something and then decide upon your heart whether to use it or not. I think this is what we're looking for.